Hello everybody, these are people at the Universe Lab. We have today this guy, Leon, and then we have M21 Anthony, and then we have this other guy, Negative Virgo, Sack, and then of course me. We're going to be debating some things. This is Universal Podcast number 1, episode 1, season 1. I don't know how many episodes there's going to be of this, but today we're going to be discussing and debating. Me and Leon are going to be on the side of Batman Arkham.
Prep time.
And then Sack and M are also going to be on the side of Insomniac Spider-Man. So we're going to be pinning Batman Arkham with Insomniac Spider-Man in the head-to-head, who would win a fight. And yeah, let's start it. Alright, let's get it. So, what do we talk about first, chat? Alright, you guys.
Prep time.
Prep time.
Enough with the prep time, seriously.
No, seriously, like, prep time for Batman Arkham, it could change the fight. It could.
Yeah.
So,
that's the thing, though. Every time no.
I got you, bro. Don't worry.
Here's the thing, though. Every time it's like Batman versus someone, they always give him prep time.
Okay, are we gonna say Batman. Random encounter, both of them?
Both of them? Random encounter?
Sure, yeah, sure. Random encounter. Why not?
I honestly think Batman Arkham can think 10 times faster than the Insomniac Spider-Man. I feel like he can think within an instant.
True. Because he does move like very fast across rooms and shit.
And a big thing is,
not to mention
Insomniac Spider-Man, if you look at it, it takes him multiple months to take on a villain, right? But in Batman Arkham, it's always ever one night that he takes on his entire rogues gallery in one night.
Okay, so here's the thing though.
The only thing I think that Insomniac Spider-Man has on Batman is the velocity suit.
Yeah, no, it is the velocity too.
Alright, let's hear some arguments.
Yep. Let's hear some arguments from the Spider-Man team.
What's your argument against this, M?
Yo!
I mean, he's right. I mean, especially Insomniac Spider-Man.
This is why I need. This is why I need Trey here.
Would you like me to help you?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So, okay, why did it take him months to find Mr. Negative? Probably because So here's the thing though. Well, it did take him months to take nights to take care of Mr. Negative, multiple days to take care of Mr. Negative. That's because he didn't really know where Mr. Negative was. His whereabouts were unknown. But also, Mr. Negative was Martin Lee, so his whereabouts were
okay,
known.
But the thing is, you could also argue that for the Joker with Batman. And he always finds out where the Joker is. Just by the smallest, tiniest little thing, he'll find out where the Joker is.
Let's be real, Goku solos.
Here's the thing though about Batman. He's a detective. Spider-Man is... I don't think Spider-Man's really a detective, so...
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know where we got to smarts, but I think smarts, it gotta go to Batman for that one, Arkham, because, you just see what the fuck he can do. Just look. I mean, man.
Also, you have Lucius talking in his ear.
Yeah, exactly.
And Alfred.
And
Oracle. I think, even when he doesn't have prep, he still has prep on his side. Literally, because he has the, Bat computer. He has, his Arkham Knight armor allows him to make split-second decisions when taking people down. like time around him slows or something. Da 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 da.
And you could make the argument, this is what I was going to bring up, that Insomniac Spider-Man, he's gone toe-to-toe with 616 Spider-Man.
Didn't he fight us, Otto? Superior? And
Yeah,
Otto
Superior,
doesn't hold back at all.
Yeah, no, Otto doesn't hold back at all, and literally, all it took from, like, him is literally kicking him so hard in the face that he hits the wall, and before he can react, he's already webbed up because he attached lead bombs to the wall.
So I'd say that Insomniac Spider-Man has, like, striking speed, but that can maybe be countered if Batman is getting the drop on him at all. That depends, though.
Spider Sense is a whole nother story.
Because, like, if he could react faster than, how Peter does with his Spider Sense, but that does depend, like, how fast he could, like, move.
Right.
As well as, like, time does slow for him with his takedowns. Would it do the same for, like, Peter, or would Peter be moving in slow motion?
So, I don't know if this really counts. You know the mods, right? The suit mods.
Yeah.
There's a mod that if you do a perfect dodge, it slows down time for like a few minutes.
Right.
So you could like take out this bad guy over there.
I'm gonna say that doesn't count because that's more of a gameplay mechanic instead of like an actual like power that he can do. It's more of like a thing that is just there so you can, you know, have a better chance of doing something.
Oh, you mean like lore versus game mechanic?
Yeah.
Right.
Because if we're talking lore, I mean, Batman's suit, I mean, it still makes him faster.
Just give him
if we give Spider-Man the Velocity suit,
Oh, Velocity suit would take Batman down, I think. Because, it depends on, like... is it the version that is nerfed in the game, or at its peak?
With a nerf. No, we'll go with nerf.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that's, like, the current version of it.
Yeah. It's just... There's so many things that play into it because, like, Arkham Batman, there's so many things that... Because we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. For all we know, that the Flash that we know in the Arkhamverse could be 10 times faster than Spider-Man with a Velocity suit. And Batman could have taken him down easily. If you see in the Suicide Squad game, you can clearly see from the trailer that Flash is a little scared of Batman. And it's like, Batman in the Arkham games, if, like, superheroes, gods, are scared of him, like, then he must have done something and he must have got some power.
Do you think Superman is scared of him?
Honestly?
Most definitely.
Probably. It's just... Em, what is your argument? You haven't spoke anything yet.
Whoever loses this argument, I'm webbing you to Oscorp.
I don't think you can web me that far.
I'll make it work. I can make it work.
Yeah, we don't have the other Oscar.
I think it comes down to just will, like will in general. Who is gonna keep getting back up and up and up?
Can Spider-Man wear a Green Lantern ring?
I honestly want to say Spider-Man.
But at the same time,
Spider-Man
Bruce can
wear a
take
Green
hits upon
Lantern
hits
ring?
upon hits and just walk
Also,
up
Bane
like it was nothing.
like a monster in Origins.
Yeah. Like, and
In
he can
that
just take
last
massive,
fight, he was
massive
Hulk.
hits and he can just stand up. He can literally, Batman can just stand up and be completely fine.
Batman took a few hits from that, like, upgraded Bane that was using Titan, I think it was, in Origins. Like, the upgraded version of his Venom, right? It made him, like, massively, like, large. And Batman had to take, like, a few hits from him, right? He kept fighting that night with a broken back.
It's like, yeah, his will in general in the Arkham games is just phenomenal and outmatches the Insomniac's will, because I do believe that the Insomniac Spider-Man, yes, he will keep getting up and fighting and fighting and fighting. It literally says in one thing, you know, he literally was like, oh, I have 200 and something more bones that aren't broken, right? Like, I do believe he has that, but eventually, I feel like he has more of a limit than Arkham Batman does.
I will say that Spider-Man would win a stamina battle.
Oh yeah, most certainly.
Like an endurance battle. If it comes down to like endurance, I'd say he'd win.
Yeah. So if we're talking a death battle here, I'm gonna have to give it to Batman. Prep time, we're gonna have to give it to Batman. But if it's just a walk-in, no prep time, they don't know who each other are, and it's just a single fight, you know, it's whoever can knock down who first, Spider-Man's gonna win.
Spider-Man, I'd give that to him. Anyways,
But
who's getting with
overall,
Oscorp?
I think Arkham Batman can take Spider-Man. Overall, I think he could.
Yeah.
Wrong web shooter.
I wanted to see what would happen.
Alright, on to topic
maybe
number
it's a
2.
Wait, we need to plug our sponsors.
Sponsors?
The
Yeah,
Daily
sponsors?
The Daily Bugle.
Speaking of the Daily Bugle, how's Jonah doing? You know, how's JJ doing?
I killed him. No, I'm playing.
Jonathan Majors. No. Jonathan Majors. We'll talk about his allegations.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this recent topic. Yeah, we about to get into the. We're about to get into the heat.
Would you like to read it for us, Tech?
Would I like to read it? Okay, hang on. Let me put up my my food away. Just got done eating.
Yeah, you should.
Chat, this will be an unedited video, by the way.
This is a. Are you recording or is this like a?
Yeah, I'm recording. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then, hang on. We shall not question such. Can you not web, please?
I stole some things from
All right.
PJ's room. I'm sorry.
Okay, Justin. Jonathan Majors was.
Alright, let's continue. Get back into here. Let's continue.
I had to use spider sense.
Thor really said, "I shall interrupt thee."
Alright.
Anyway.
Continue with the Jonathan.
Jonathan Majors was arrested this weekend in New York on charges of strangulation, assault, and harassment after allegedly assaulting a woman. TMZ reports. He denies the allegations.
So, do you think he did it? No, it's like it's everybody that's been reporting it. It's just
Yeah.
They're infamous.
So, if I'm Jonathan Majors, I am one of the best actors in the game right now, right? He's been in Creed 3, you know, one of the biggest movies. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, you know, the MCU just as a whole, like, he's the next big villain. Would I, if I was that big and I was getting bigger because of these movies, would I go out and do something like this to maybe ruin my reputation? No.
Absolutely not. No.
So,
no. That's stupid.
I think if it did happen, then probably he was intoxicated or something else played into factors. But honestly, if they're just allegations and he's out right now, right? He just got out and stuff. So, like, I don't think he did it, because if it was like full on, like, true, they would keep him in there for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
but they didn't.
There.
We don't know what his charges are. We just know they're allegations. Like, and speaking of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, I think it's an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good.
8 out of 10?
Yeah, for a rating, it's pretty good. The critics are 110% wrong. It's not a trash movie. It's not a good movie, but it's not a terrible movie.
It's not the best, but
It's not the best.
It's definitely not.
It's there. Like I would watch it again. It's not like
Yeah, it's not terrible.
movie I'd watch every like week like I could Iron Man or Spider-Man Homecoming. But it's a movie I could watch like a few more times.
Right.
The critics that just said it was terrible. I don't know who said it was terrible. It's not terrible. It's just not as good as the MCU could be doing.
You just miss Iron Man 1.
Speaking of Shazam 2, so news came out about The Rock. I told Em about this. Apparently he made it where the JSA members from Black Adam were not allowed to appear in Shazam, and he refused to appear in Shazam Fury of the Gods, and he refused to even let Black Adam be mentioned in any Shazam movie. Like, he full on just wanted it Black Adam versus Superman, and the thing about that, in his contract, his character always has to be stronger, and it cannot be weaker than any other character.
I remember
and he
that.
always has
I
to
remember
win.
hearing about that. He always has to win, or he always needs to be portrayed as like a god amongst men.
Or it has to be a draw. So it was literally Superman and Black Adam a draw, or Black Adam was winning. That was literally how that movie was going to play out.
Yeah.
Do I think that he was trying to do the right thing? Yes. But he was also not trying to do the right thing by saying these characters can appear here, here, here.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
But yeah, they wanted him for Shazam Fury of the Gods, but he refused. He said that I'm not doing it. And it's just like,
Jesus.
yeah, there's a lot of controversy about The Rock that's coming out.
Mm.
The Rock is... I heard he was difficult to work with, but damn.
Yeah, he is. And then, Sek, if you want to read the thing about the whole Venom voice actor for Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Oh, yeah, let's go on to that, actually, yes. So I can't read about it. I can tell you all about it, though.
Right.
Yep.
So I can't read the tweet now because it's now deleted because, you know, Insomniac wasn't happy about it, obviously. But, Tony Todd was, like, saying, looks like September, massive publicity in August, big, like a big marketing push in August for, like, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and its release month is September. So we're getting a big marketing push in August.
And then he also said breathe. He said something about breathing, but the way he said it sounded like it meant something.
I honestly, I mean,
because it was weird, like hold your breath and breathe or something. It was like something like that. And like, why would he put that when he was tweeting about Marvel Spider-Man 2? Like, what does that mean?
Y'all honestly would be surprised how much this game has been teased. It's been teased by, like, Najee Jeter a lot. It's been teased by Tony Todd here and there. Like,
yeah. Bro, I'm so hyped to hear Venom. Bro, I'm, like, so hyped to hear Venom. You don't understand.
You haven't watched the trailer? Or like,
I did, but, like, I can't wait to hear, like, his full-on lines, bro.
Full-on performance. From what I heard...
Bro.
When he was, like, on a podcast, talking to somebody, speaking of podcasts, they asked him a question like, what's Venom like? So he compared it to, like, the Rhino chase in Miles Morales.
That's interesting.
And he also mentioned the fact that they had him, like, throwing fake trees and junk.
That's interesting.
That's interesting. Huh. And speaking about the voice actor, he's going to be returning in The Flash as the voice of Zoom.
Ooh.
Because we know Zoom, Godspeed, Savitar, both Reverse Flashes, Cobalt Blue, Red Death, they're all going to be going at it with the Flash. And Zoom does have his mask on, which means the guy's going to be voicing Zoom again. Because every time Zoom has his mask on, it's always that deep, you know, voice. But what do you got to say about that, Em? the whole Flash thing. Are you excited for like the Speedster War?
The whole thing was that Red Dwarf and he stopped so it's either the negative speed force has something to do with it. But we know when he gets that he finally back alive and he's confirmed to be alive. So he probably appears in the year 2048 or 49 and gets the cobalt thing whatever 15 according to speed.
Because we do know Savitar, because usually Savitar, when it's just Savitar, his suit's blue. We've only seen it red once, and that was when Arbery from the current timeline was in it. But from the behind-the-scenes photo, it's red. And we know it's not Arbery. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be the negative speed force, or it could be something else. Because as we know from Savitar, he doesn't like working with other people because he wants all the speed to himself. Same with Zoom. That's what Zoom always wanted. He wanted other speeds from other speedsters to become faster. And then there's one guy that doesn't match his lineup at all, and that's Reverse Flash. Because like, what's his motive? We know he doesn't want to kill Barry. He's could have killed Barry so many times, but he didn't. So what is his motive for going at Barry with all these other speedsters?
I don't know, maybe because Barry quote-unquote erased him. It's probably why he has buyback.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know. It's weird because like, would he work with the other speedsters though? Like once he found out who Savitar really was, found out Savitar is just a faster version of Barry Allen in the future Flash, would he work with Savitar?
He hates Barry.
Would he work with Zoom? Because Zoom is also one of the people that killed him in Legends. Black Flash killed Reverse Flash. Black Flash in the CW. Flash in the CW is Zoom. So like, would he work with those two? Because those two are also responsible for, you know.
Honestly, I can see him working with Zoom. Only Zoom. I don't know if he would be working with Savitar though, just because like he hates Barry so much.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess we're gonna have to find out because that is the end of the Universal Podcast number 1. It's been your boy Aaron the Nerd with Universal Friends. Peace.